Thanks so much. Meantime, a police chief calling out rapper Kanye West. Brimfield, Ohio. This is the chief, David Oliver, publishing a scathing open letter on Facebook after hearing the rapper's comments on a radio show comparing the risks of his job to the dangers our police and military face. Kanye saying this during a recent radio interview, quote, "I think about my family and I'm like, wow, this is like being a police officer or something, or like war or something. You're literally going out to do your job every day knowing that something could happen to you." Well, Chief Oliver fired back in his letter saying in part, quote, "I want to thank you for putting your life on the line for all of us every day. Your job is just some very dangerous work. Most people don't consider if you rap really fast without a chance to inhale, you could pass out and hit your head." And he ended his letter with this rhyme: "Check yourself before you wreck yourself." Chief Oliver.
I just wanted to get on and say, I thought this was bogus, and this is why I think the way I think. Someone equating being a performer to being in a war. I mean, if you, the comparison isn't even remotely close. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. And when I wrote that, I actually chuckled.
Joining me now, Pete Dominick, comedian and radio host on Sirius XM Radio. Lou Dobbs, host of Lou Dobbs Tonight on the Fox Business Channel. And Charles Payne, a Fox Business Network contributor. Gentlemen, mantle panel, great to see you.
Yes.
All right, Pete, first time. I'm going to give you the first crack on this one. Does the chief have a point with his letter?
Yeah, I mean, it's funny to go after Kanye, but as the president of the United States even said, he called Kanye West a jackass, because that's what he is, really. Kanye West is not a likable guy. On the mic, he's respected as a musician. Off the mic, he needs to stop talking. But I do have a problem with bringing attention to idiocy.
Why?
Because it's just, we shouldn't bring him. Kanye wants us to be talking about him.
Yeah, but he's a police officer, Lou. This guy's a chief of police, and Kanye equated being a rapper to being, I don't know, as dangerous as being a police officer? Come on.
I love the fact that Chief Oliver has as big a platform, maybe a larger platform than Kanye West, and puts him down appropriately, I think. I don't know whether West was being ironic or wry or just being a fool. But the fact is, the chief, I love the fact in America now, you know, the chief gets as big a voice as anybody else.
Well, it's interesting. He has more than 55,000 fans on his Facebook page. All right. Before I get to you, Charles, also from Chief Oliver's open letter, here's his quote. "You, sir, are as misguided as they come since you are accustomed to danger from your life as an international rapper. I'm strongly encouraging you immediately abandon your career as a superstar and join the military. When the Taliban starts shooting at you, perhaps you could stand up and let the words flow. It could be something like, 'I'm Kanye West wearing a flak vest.' I'm sure they would just drop weapons and surrender." Charles?
Well, to answer Lou's question, yeah, he is being a fool. No, he wasn't joking around. I saw Kanye in concert 2 weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah, it was my son's birthday present. That's what he wanted to do. It was actually a pretty good show until he went on a rant. Now, during the rant, he compared himself to Steve Jobs, Walt Disney, and Howard Hughes. I'm serious, by the way.
The story gets better.
This is a patented rant that he goes on all the time.
To be fair, I've done that on stage, too, but I'm not Kanye. So.
Oh, my God.
The irony of it all, my son said it was the best concert he ever went to, but at that point, even he said it's time to go. So,
wow.
I mean, it's just delusional. Now, it's okay to be that delusional, but what he's really doing is he's really dissing policemen and the military.
You think?
And you draw the line. Hey, if you think you're as great as Steve Jobs, fine, but don't put yourself in the same category as the police or especially the military.